In this video, I will be addressing a question that I know many of us have been asking for the past month or so. What is the future of Prodigy after we have defeated the Puppet Master? As we know, on July 26, 2023, Prodigy released a very unexpected update that allowed us to finally battle and defeat the Puppet Master and stop his influence on Prodigy. As everyone expected that Prodigy would continue on with the towers and release them in a couple of years, nobody expected to be able to do this boss battle anytime soon, but it actually happened. Prodigy made it happen, and they completely went back on their entire plan, closing off the elemental towers until another time. They completely abandoned the Earth and Ice towers, and now we can just safely say that they never happened in Prodigy. Everything from them has been removed except for the rewards being placed in the shops. But now that the Puppet Master has been defeated, what is next? We really don't know, so there is plenty of speculation that we can do on this topic. Let's start off with what we know. We know that the elemental towers are going to be coming at some point. When you go up to them and click on the locks on the doors, a new message has appeared, and it reads, "This way will open when enough light is brought to dispel the shadows." So we know that all of the towers, the Earth Tower, the Ice Tower, the Storm Tower, the Fire Tower, the Water Tower, and the Astral Tower will release someday, but with a completely different plan. My guess is that Prodigy kind of got tired of designing these elemental towers and chose to go with a completely different plan and wanted to change everything about what they were doing. They wanted to make big changes to the towers, and so they decided to go back on the Earth and Ice towers and their production of the Storm Tower so that they could choose a different path. And now they have time to come back and actually make the Earth, Ice, Storm, Fire, and Water towers how they want them to be. We also know that the Wardens are still out there. When you click on the pedestal, Newt tells you that he can see glimpses of the Wardens through the keystones and that they are still out there, and that the wizard needs to bring light to reveal their locations. We don't actually know if the Wardens are still going to be associated with the elemental towers. All we know right now about the Wardens is that they are still out there and that Florian is in Firefly Forest as part of the updated quests, but at the time of those quests ending, Florian is not trapped anywhere, so we don't know what the story is going to look like past that point. But one other important thing that we know is that there is still Shadow out there. Shadow that gave the Puppet Master his magic, as explained by Newt. There is still plenty of shadow magic out there to cause trouble in the world of Prodigy, and we will be experiencing that other magic at some point. For example, the Puppet Master used to summon the Titans, but now that the Puppet Master is gone, something else has to summon the Titans, and I believe that there was an account that had a beta update where the Puppet Master did not summon the Titan, but I don't have any proof of that right now. We will have to see when Prodigy actually updates that. We can also assume that the pets of Prodigy in the Elemental Islands are still going to be under some kind of shadow magic control, unless they decide to completely change that as well. And something will have to be controlling those pets too, so there is going to be some other magic involved that the wizard will have to fight. I'm not sure whether Prodigy meant to do this or not, but they also left Pippet's fate uncertain, because after the wizard defeated him in battle before we had to fight the 5 shadow clones bosses, he just ran off to go warn the Puppet Master, and we did not see him since. So we don't know where Pippet is at the moment. Pippet could be some kind of, well, there's plenty of things that we could say, that we could guess about what is going to happen to Pippet, because we don't know how the Puppet Master was controlling him. Pippet could be free now of the Puppet Master's control now that the Puppet Master is defeated, but Prodigy will either go somewhere with that or just completely forget about Pippet and say that he was defeated alongside the Puppet Master, even though we never saw that actually happen. Now, about this new shadow magic, we don't really know how Prodigy is going to introduce it to us in the game. They could go about it in plenty of different ways, but I think that a big option for them introducing some new main villain of Prodigy would be through Harmony Island. As you may know, we have reason to believe that Harmony Island is going to be returning at some point in Prodigy, and with a completely new story, most likely, and we can assume that there is going to be some sort of new trials if there is a new story, and I feel like there is going to be a new shadow villain introduced through Harmony Island. I know some people agree with me on this statement, some people don't, and that's all okay, whether you agree or not, but Harmony Island would be a great place to introduce a new villain of Prodigy to go, replace the Puppet Master. And we do know, of course, that the elemental towers are going to play a role in the future of Prodigy. They are eventually going to be released, and probably in a completely different way. It won't look anything like the old Earth and Ice towers did. We can assume that. That's not confirmed, but we're just guessing on all of this. And I just think that the future of Prodigy is very bright, and we have a lot to look forward to with the story that they are creating. So, what do you think about the upcoming future of Prodigy? Are you excited for what is going to happen after the Puppet Master's defeat? What story would you like to see happen next in Prodigy? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments.